Hello and welcome, my lovely Virgos. All right, Virgo. This is your intuitive and energy card reading through February 16th, 2020. It is the Leo full moon reading from me, Queen of Clovers, Rachel. All right, Virgo, this, I'm a little windswept for some reason. I was outside staring at the moon, and it is so beautiful right now. It is going to peak on the early morning hours of Sunday, the 9th, on the California West Coast. So let's get to it. All right, Virgo. Remember, time is merely a pretense. It could be past, present, and or future energies. Remember, your sign, the stars above you, are merely guides. They're not personality programming. A wise man uses the stars to guide him. A fool follows them and follows them willy-nilly. Let's put it that way. So do listen to the entirety of the reading. There'll be something in there for you, my loves. Collectively, Virgos. All right, let's just get to it. I'm a bit mumbly right now for your reading. Sorry, Virgos. All right, so we have the energy of Jupiter in Capricorn. That's going to be with us through December 2020. Yes, a whole year to look at the Pentacles portion of our lives. And that is like having like living with a parent. It's like eating all your veggies before you get your ice cream kind of thing. But there's kind of a weird dichotomy to it because Jupiter is all about that nymph chaser, the big daddy energy of Zeus. Very powerful, yet a little flirty. And then we also have that Capricorn energy, which is very masculine, CEO, boss energy. You should definitely be the boss of your own pentacled life. Absolutely. That's going to be with us all year. And then we had Mercury move into Pisces on the 3rd of February, which is important because we're going to do our winter retrograde beginning in Pisces for Mercury retrograde. Mercury is the planet of communication. Pisces is that dreamy, fantastical thinking planet, a lot of fantasy, very compassionate sign. So expect a lot of heart-to-heart communications as opposed to mathematical, exact kind of decisions. Also, imagination, intuition, and creativity and the metaphysical will all be a focus. And then Mercury will go into retrograde in Pisces on the 17th. That'll be my next reading. And for now, though, just remember you expect some brain fog, misunderstandings, not exactly dotting those I's and crossing those T's, so just take your time. All right, Venus moves into Aries on the 7th, Friday the 7th, which is, thank God, we have fire in the sky because I'm an Aries and I love this energy, but just remember there'll be quick, savage decisions. Venus is the planet of love, sex, and power, while Aries is fast and furious, very quick, shoot first, ask questions later, and it's very excitement and speed. It can be impatience. Love the thrill of the chase, and it is a good time to show off, which is actually a great time to show off because this full moon is in Leo. And if you've been with me for a while, you know, last summer when we had that big Leo season, it was all about stepping into the spotlight. It's a social time of year being Aquarius season and no longer that difficult January Capricorn shit show, as Cosmo called it. It's more in that airy breath of fresh air and now a light of fire with this Leo full moon. It's also called the snow moon, but it kind of feels like a bright, sunny, warm day, even in the middle of winter. Leo is represented by the sun. It's going to happen on a Sunday, so it's definitely getting out into that spotlight, but not so much alone, and definitely courageously. It's represented by the 7 of Wands, so there's rivalry, there's valor, there's faith in experience, tough love, big decisions, difficult decisions that we have to make for the good of all. And think about the lioness protecting her cubs, kind of gentle energy. And what does it come all to? It reminds me of that Creedence Clearwater Revival song. Have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? And it's that joy of just kind of standing out there and you almost want to take off, you know, you drop your umbrella when you feel that sun, even though there are little raindrops falling on you. And if you've never stood in it, it's pretty fantastic. And usually you see a rainbow, which a rainbow is about promise and covenant and pots of gold and wishes coming true. So it's that a magical kind of flighty energy, Piscean energy of just wishes coming true. All right, let's get to this reading. It's kind of, like I said, it's that Valentine's Day feeling, a warm, sunny day in the middle of winter. All right, loves. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. This is my charismatic gift I share with you with unconditional love and gratitude. So I thank you now for your likes, your subscribes. Your views alone do help the channel. I sincerely do love all your sharing your energy with you and delivering these spirit messages. And I expect them to get deeper because I'm actually going through a major change. You guys might begin to notice some of that, hopefully. All right, so the energy coming into this reading, I have the Chariot in reverse. It's just slow moving energy. It's like this feeling that you're not victorious, and it's like you rushed into something, and you didn't rush in. You were kind of in the middle of a battle. Usually the Chariot is after a big win. You kind of like rush forward. Look at that umbrella I was just talking about. But in reverse, it tells me that you rushed in, but perhaps you hadn't cleared out a victory before this, and maybe you rushed into something you didn't necessarily want. And that's why it's followed by the High Priestess card here. What is that? Knowing that your timing was off on this one, loves, Virgo. Your timing was not right. And I do have this Ace of Cups, and it was that timing to start over. You kind of made a decision. You kind of picked a road, a path, a journey that just ain't for you. I mean, you found yourself, but you know you have to turn around and go back and change roads, kind of thing. It is that complete realization that you just got to turn around. You just got to go back. And things are almost perfect. But with this Chariot card in reverse and then the High Priestess card right next to us, you know it's not perfect. And it's not perfect to the extent that it's not good. Virgo, wow. But there is this sense of you know you now. You have a big cup of love, but it's your own. It's your own. There's a loneliness on this path. So it's not necessarily a love thing, but if it is a love thing, it is like kind of like looking up, and even though having a lover near you, it is being entirely alone, apart from them. And it's a tough feeling, but I don't think the other person disagrees. Oh, that's kind of sad. So I do have the Four of Swords. You're closing this out. You're pulling back your energy from this person in reverse. Swords up kind of thing, and you need to get up and get moving. You're not going to be receptive to this anymore. You are coming into this Two of Pentacles decision. Twos are decisions, and you're going towards your Ten of Cups. Twos are rushing toward, this is rushing toward making that decision to go towards your Ten of Cups and closing off whatever it was that you realized wasn't right. Closing off your energy from that. It's, you're making a decision. You're just making that outright decision. It's very Aryan. I did it for this full moon. I've just cut something off that it's not feeling that great, but, it had to happen if I really wanted what I really wanted. And, I do feel that opportunity opening up right now. And I feel that now I can see my Ten of Cups. Now I can see that possibility coming in again. You know, now I'm not dealing with that, you know, that it's not it feeling all the time. All right, so I do have this Ten of Pence in reverse for the likely result of all these actions, of this decision you're taking. And it's going to close a cycle for you of difficulty in your value. And it's just entire difficulty. And there might be a Gemini, or just in love specifically, your difficulty. It's like you're just that on again, off again relationship. You're just closing it out maybe, or you know, there was just some kind of energy that you hadn't closed out fully that you're just going to close out so you can get out of this. It's kind of like a half-ass value. You can't get a legacy of hanging on to this, and you know it. It's just bad energy even, and it's just not the right energy. You just took a wrong turn, and now you got to go back and to the head of the path and pick a new road, but it'll end a lot of your difficulty. And I think you know what it is. I think you know what this Five of Wands, removing this Five of Wands, complete competition in your energy that you have, but it automatically it goes to the Lovers. This is clearing out your love energy entirely. It's breaking free of anything, closing out, cutting cords, pretty much just letting things go under this full moon that you're supposed to let go of, so that you can come together. You can just open yourself to love. And I think the shocking thing is that you thought you were open to love, but moving forward in this one direction that you went, where there really isn't, where you've pretty much found yourself only, that's yeah, you gotta you just gotta close it off. It's just, you've ascended, probably, is what it feels like. You've moved up. You've changed a perspective that has increased your own personal value, and now you look around and realize you're not in the right place for your ascension. You have to make those changes, and it always feels like your life is being flipped upside down when that happens, but you're responding to it really, really well. You're taking it in. You're not disappointed. It feels like when you feel this come in, you're going to quickly put your hat on and that's too bad kind of thing. Not that easily, Virgo, but it'll be that feeling of more about, yeah, this makes sense. I need to close this off. All right. Seven of Cups energy, that's opening up your options. And one of the things is you're opening up your options is you're clearing out your appearances. You're clearing out things you're stuck in. You're clearing out the thing like, I have to go one way or I have to go the next. Like I said, this is a love thing. This is like, I no longer have to wait for this person's call Friday night before accepting a date from somebody else kind of energy. It is the energy of really, yeah, just appearances. In cartomancy, it's taking care of your appearances, like how people see you, how people view the way you dress and how you look. And even you're showing a change in the cycling of your energy through others and near you. You're not withholding yourself in ways you shouldn't be, for people you shouldn't be, or for energies you shouldn't. This is a complete change in perspective. And Spirit is saying to look at these areas where you can give and take. Your energy should be cycling. It shouldn't be like withholding and then giving to other people. It should always be moving freely so you can experience wonderful, very pleasurable things. And Spirit I was going to say a different word, and they said no, pleasurable things. And that comes with your wish come true, Nine of Cups. That's your goal to your wish come true. You have an appearance of withholding energy when you should be cycling it out. You should, and you're withholding it for reasons that aren't even your own. You're coming into that knowledge right now, and it's like you're just learning that, even standing alone by yourself, you should be able to control your energy. You shouldn't be withholding it for certain people, because holding it in like that is like holding in food. Except energetically you're doing it. It's just as toxic to your body. But your wish come true here is just that your energy is a cycle, properly cycling through. That is a wish come true. So you're not freaking out. So you're not jumping to the next game. So you're not, one of the hardest things to stay in the energy is to stay in the present moment, I should say. One of the hardest things is because you're always thinking about what you have to do next or for somebody else. And that's the kind of energy you're clearing out. And it's making you very strong. It's actually making you very Jack of Air. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius popping in your energy as part of your wish come true. Moreover, I think it's the ability to speak freely, Virgo. I feel like you're very grounded. I feel like the season that we just had for you in 2019 was remarkable. The amount of work, spiritual energy you've moved through. If you're one of my signs that I feel that is attracting high love, that is really like in your highest power and doing just extremely well, and then you've ascended and now you're like you feel as lost as you did when you were like really struggling, just because you need to move on with that energy. And this is you. A lot of truth bomb and a lot of like sharp tongue talking, man. But it has this youthful excitement to it that you haven't felt in a while. You're feeling youthful. You're feeling youthful, Virgo. All right. Ooh, that was a tough one. That one is a tough one. It's a lot of you are just shocked. You really thought you were somewhere, and it's like then you ascended and you're like, damn, I really have more to go. All right, my lovely Virgos, you're just getting better. Why not? Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. Everything is in the box below. And of course, have a wonderful week, my lovely, lovely Virgos.